Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to another tutorial video. Today we're making char cloth for a fire starter to add to our fire kit. In the previous video we showed you how to make twine fire starters, which I do keep in this fire kit as well, but it's always handy to have multiple things you can use to start fires which will catch a spark quite easy. So for this, what you're going to need is some form of heat source. You're going to need a tin to put the cloth in, hole in the top. I go with a tobacco tin because it seals down. Just drill a hole in the top to allow the gases to escape. You're also going to need some fabric. You're going to need 100% cotton for this, cut up into small pieces. You need 100% cotton because any other fabric sort of melts. You won't get the job. So some old vests, old t-shirts, anything which is 100% cotton. This is probably, well, it's a very simple method to make fire starters. So all you do, get your fabric, load up your tin, get plenty in there because it will all just, well, turn into char cloth. So it's good to have plenty of bits. Just load it all in. Seal your tin. Get your fire source started. Should have got my gloves really. That's another thing you're going to need, is your gloves. So let me just grab those out of my bag. Because unlike the other one, you actually have to touch hot metal. Let's get that so it's level. Is there a way I can balance this on here without burning myself? There we go. Chuck that on. Let it do the work. As you can see, some smoke starts appearing through the hole you made. You need to let all that out. You need somewhere for it to escape. So yeah, don't worry about the flames coming up out of the sides and everywhere. That's just part of it. Yeah, it is with this process. You just leave it. None of this is a concern, so don't worry about the extra flames coming up over the side, out of the hole. It's just your fabric burning. They were all turning into char cloth. You don't need to be concerned. It's basically just a waiting game now. Whilst the smoke's coming out, whilst the smoke's doing its job, etc. Basically, all you have to do now is you wait for the smoke to stop, wait for the fire to die down, yeah, that is the process. So yeah, we'll just sit here out in the wild, listen to the sound of birds whilst we wait for this to finish what it's doing, and then we will have char cloth. But yeah, let's just chill, enjoy this scenery, and we'll be back with you shortly. Right, so as you can now see, the smoke has gone, the fire's gone, it's not coming up out the side, out of the hole or anything anymore. That means your char cloth is done, and this is kind of a very important step. Don't just be like, oh, that's done, that's ready, open the tin, because the moment you open that tin, air rushes to it, and it all ignites again. It will just ignite, and then you've got all your char cloth on fire. So you need to now leave the tin shut until it's completely cooled down. So yeah, we're just going to leave that there. That's going to do its job, cool down, and once that is cool, we'll be able to open it up, and then you'll have your char cloth. So yeah, that's just going to be sat there, and we'll hop back once it's ready to go. So there we have it. I've left it probably 20 minutes, half an hour for this to be completely cool, because like I said, you don't want to be opening this tin until it's cooled down, or it will just catch. Yeah, you've then wasted your time making char cloth, which is then on fire. So yeah, once you've opened it, you're just going to have little bits of char cloth, which will easily catch a spark, and then something for you, well, so you can make a fire out in the wild, especially on the colder nights to keep you warm, or if you want to cook on an open fire. But do it bushcraft style with a flint, steel, and some fire starters. I wrap my twine in that, so I keep, just for an extra layer of protection, we'll store the char cloth inside there, so it keeps it, if this bag gets wet, which it is okay with water resistance, but I just like to have an extra layer to have cloth, well, keep it dry. But yeah, that is how you make char cloth. Quick and easy, simple process, and something handy to have in your fire kit. So, but yeah, thank you for watching. It has been a pleasure as always. Catch you all in the next one.